Welcome back. Today we have another Thursday night football game. I'm here with Luke per usual. You can find all of his socials out in the comments down below. Casey Luke on Twitter and on TikTok. With that being said, we have a banger Thursday night football. It feels like it's been a while since we've been here as well. We had obviously Thanksgiving last week, which I hope everyone's Thanksgiving was amazing. I hope the picks turned out like you wanted them to. We ended up dominating last week, so now it's time to do it again here today. And we have the Cowboys again back on Thursday night. Obviously, last week we had them for Thanksgiving, playing the Chiefs where they ended up winning. Now we're going to have them against the Detroit Lions. So it should be a really good ball game. Obviously, these are two of the best offenses in the entire league. Luke, how was your Thanksgiving, and how are you feeling for this game?
It was great. The Chiefs lost, unfortunately, but it was good to see all my family and stuff like that. So, and I will say I'm very excited about this game because although they beat the Chiefs, the Cowboys are probably one of the most exciting teams to watch in the NFL right now. So this is going to be a really good one.
Yeah, I think both of these offenses are two of the most exciting in the entire NFL. But I will say I tweeted out earlier, and it might be true that the Panthers have a better record than the Chiefs. Who would have thought at the beginning of the season? Anyway, we'll keep it pushing for your sake. The spread of this game is +3. The total's 53.5. If you want to take Cowboys money line, you're going to get a +140. With that being said, I have a player prop for you gentlemen to start us out at the quarterback position. The one we're going to look to the most, and that's going to be Dak Prescott to go over on his passing yards. I understand the line is very high. We're in the high 260s. But the Lions have a top 5 rushing defense in the entire league. Since Dan Campbell's taken over, that's pretty much been a staple. And Dak Prescott has been playing like an MVP candidate. Like Luke said earlier, their offense is one of the most fun to watch. Dak has been playing at an unbelievable rate. George Pickens has been playing unbelievable. CeeDee Lamb is still a wide receiver one. Ferg is still getting it done. They're going to continue to pass the ball through the air because that is the way they're going to gain yards. Javante's been fine. Nothing against Javante, but he's not that workhorse bell cow that's going to power through a top 5 rushing defense. I think it's going to have to be Dak again with his arm. He's obviously projected -210 to throw for 2 touchdowns, so they're already assuming they're going to pass the ball a lot. I think Dak's going to hit his over on his passing yards. How do you feel about that one?
I feel good about that. I was looking at it as well. Like, those weapons are just unguardable. Like, I was watching the game and my relatives were like, how do they not stop him? And I'm like, it's CeeDee Lamb. Like, no one can stop him. That was the worst I've seen Trent McDuffie play, like, throughout my whole time of being a Chiefs fan. Like, he got cooked. But like I said, like, it's just tough because they get insane separation every single play. So Dak's basically throwing to like wide open receivers the whole game. So I love that as well. And I think there's a decent chance that they're down in this game and have to throw the ball.
Yeah, I mean, if you're looking at just narrative-wise, they're +3 anyway. So it looks like there's going to be a high back and forth. And again, the total 53.5, you have to expect it to be a kind of gunslinging day for Dak, but we will see. Then I have a play to kind of pair with that. So now we're going to the receiver side of things. I'm going George Pickens over on his longest reception. He's been hitting this no problem. Hit this 7 of the last 9 games this season. The Lions allowed Christian Watson to have a big play. They allowed Dontavian Wicks to have a great play. They allowed Wan'Dale Robinson the week before, Darius Slayton the week before. All of their top wide receivers to have big plays through the passing game. As we all know, Detroit has been very lackluster in the passing game over the past 2 seasons, and I think it's continuing this season. And now they're going against George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb. That doesn't give them a lot of room to improve much. So I think CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens are both solid plays for this. I'm going to lean Pickens as more of the big play threat and take George Pickens over on its longest reception.
Yeah, I love that as well. This is actually kind of crazy. This is the first time I've seen Pickens have a higher receiving line than CeeDee Lamb, which I honestly never thought I'd see at the start of the year. He's been amazing this year. Like I said, especially even going back to the Dak play, like 76 yards projected for Lamb, 78.5 yards projected for Pickens. Like, there's a good chance he goes over that line if both of those guys continue to produce like they have all season. So I love that as well. He's been catching bombs lately.
All right, now you have a play yourself. What play do you have? And give me some reasoning behind it.
Yeah, so I have Jameson Williams over 76.5 receiving yards. It may move a little bit by the time you see this. If Amon-Ra St. Brown ends up playing, like, do not take this play. I'll just say up front, like,
do not do it.
But I think Jameson Williams is an alpha, just trapped behind a very good receiver in Amon-Ra St. Brown. When you saw last week when Amon-Ra went out, like, they peppered him with targets. They were using him in almost every single play, and he was in motion a ton, which I like as the top receiver in this Lions offense. And overall, the Cowboys pass defense, we know they're terrible. Like, their run defense has been a little bit better. There's a reason the total is 53.5. It's because their offense is amazing, and they get in shootouts pretty much every single game. So I think Jameson Williams will be a heavy benefactor of that.
Yeah, no, I mean, I completely agree with what you're saying. If he's 7 to 8 targets, and he has 5 receptions, 6 receptions, he will crush this line.
Yeah,
he's getting dig routes that he can take for yards. He's getting post routes that he gets opportunity. He's getting corner routes where he can run with it after. Like, if he gets the opportunity to get yak, he's going to get a ton of yak.
Yeah,
so I completely agree. 76.5 feels like a low line for a dude where he will be the alpha one as long as Amon-Ra's out.
Yeah, and honestly, like, whatever you do with this line, if you want to take the over or under, just do me a favor and ladder it, because this dude is either getting over 100 receiving yards or he's getting less than 50. Like, I can say that confidently.
No, 100%. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 76 feels like a weird spot for him, but I feel like he can easily nail it. I do like the ladder for it as well. Outside of that, is there any other player props that you have? And if you want to see all the lines we are seeing on our books, make sure to use code BETS on BetMGM. BETS is all you need to sign up with. You'll get up to $1,500 back when you sign up, so make sure to lock it in. Get the $1,500 and cash out on these slips.
I don't have any props, but I actually have a side of this game.
Okay, let's hear it.
Cowboys +3 or 3.5, whatever you can get. In my opinion, they're just playing really good ball lately. It's more just this offense. Like, they're top 3. They are so good. Like, they've been unstoppable over the last couple of weeks, and I am pretty confident in the Chiefs defense, and I have not seen an offense do to them what the Cowboys did to them on Thursday. So I think the Detroit secondary is going to have a lot of trouble with Lamb and Pickens, and their offense has just been firing on all cylinders. So they've beat the Chiefs and Eagles over the last 2 weeks, and I think they can keep it close against the Lions.
Yeah, I feel like we're being fish here, but at the same time, I completely agree. I'm on the Cowboys +3. I want to be like, there's a reason that it's like so close and the Lions are the better team, but like, no Amon-Ra, like, we don't have 100% confirmation. We're filming this a little bit early, by the way, for those that are viewing. Normally we film this on Tuesday night, or we have to film it on Monday due to me having surgery tomorrow, as I prefaced in another preview. But so right now we don't have full confirmation, but I'm going to assume, and I think we have the right to pretty much assume, Amon-Ra most likely will be out. He missed the entirety of last game. It looks like he's probably going to miss the entirety of this game, and the Cowboys are playing at a rate to where if you don't have both Amon-Ra and Jameson Williams, it's looking like a tough task to come back. Not only that, can we talk about the defensive line duo of Kenny Clark and Quinnen Williams has turned into being a masterful move.
Yeah,
I think both of them is awesome.
That was a hell of a trade to get Quinnen Williams. He has made such a big impact.
Huge, dude. And it's like not that talked about just because like he doesn't get a ton of sacks or anything. But like their rushing defense went from literally the worst, the absolute worst, to now they're a top 10 rushing defense with both of them. Especially because Kenny Clark can be like a 2 defensive tackle. If you Kenny Clark being your defensive tackle 2, you feel great.
Dude, it's kind of crazy. Like, we just saw it with like the Patriots as well. Like, Milton Williams goes out, just one guy on the defensive line, and all of a sudden Chase Brown runs for 100 yards when they don't allow a 50-yard rusher all season.
Yeah, the whole game.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, so it's nuts. So I think the Cowboys are gonna have some kind of sauce coming out, and they're going to cover the +3. Anyway, that's enough yapping about the boys. Let's go to the favorite part of our plays here, and go to first touchdown scores. We had a great touchdown score parlay on Thanksgiving between me and Mo. Hopefully we can repeat it here today for first touchdown scores. So for first touchdown score, we know the drill. Every single Thursday, I'm taking a big white tight end. Now, We do have options in this ball game. We do have options. But I don't want to overcomplicate it. I'm going back to Jake Ferg. We're going to take him at 12-1. It's not some super juice, but it's an offense to where I know if they get the ball first, they're going to score. And I'm going to take Jake Ferguson, 12-1 odds to get the first touchdown on Thursday Night Football. Not going to overcomplicate it.
He's big and white, and he's a tight end. Can't really go wrong there. It's a simple formula.
He's a tight end. Simple formula.
Yeah. I'm not going to go with the tight end today. He could probably be a tight end, but he's a big white dude. I'm going to take a Detroit side of things, so we have one on each side of the ball. I'm going to take Isaac Tesla, assuming that
I was looking at that, too. Yeah. I like that line.
Yeah, no, I really like it because they use him a lot in the red zone, actually, like when he plays, and just as a possession receiver. So I think he has a decent chance at plus 1,300. I'm getting it at. I love it.
Yeah, no, I think that's an awesome spot. I was looking at that as well. So we're going to have Isaac Tesla and Jake Ferguson, both very, very good options. If you want to have some fun and go for some longer shots, I really, really don't hate Dak 40-1. It sounds insane. But he's been scooting this year way more than I thought, way more at least than he's been in the past. And for him to scoot into the end zone would not surprise me. So that at 41 would surprise me. If you wanted to get really try to be sharp, like a Ryan Flournoy wouldn't be too crazy. Again, 40-1 to get super juice odds. Outside of that, not really looking at anything too crazy here. Lions, it's pretty predictable. Like you're pretty much either taking Gibbs, or you're taking Jameson. Really, outside of that, it's Tesla for the long ball, and I'm not even seeing much else that I would love. But outside of that, that's what we're going to wrap it up with. Let us know in the comments down below who you have scoring first. Let us know your guys' own parlays or what you think of this game. Should be a hell of a ball game. Should be a lot of fun to watch. Super excited about it. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe. All sort of fun shit down below, and we'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.